Hi and welcome back to Bill's Cichlid Room. Well, it's been a couple of weeks since I put a video out. The reason being I'm actually going on holiday in a few weeks time for nearly 3 weeks, so I don't really want to put anything else into the fish room at the moment because I won't be around to make sure that everything settles in okay and everything's okay. So yeah, it's been a bit quiet really, not much happening in the fish room in general. But let's have a look at the tank that's got the Rheoheros and the Thorichties passionis in and see what's been happening in that tank. Well, this is the tank. It's got the Rheoheros in it. It's got the Cryptoheros spilus and it's got the Thorichties passionis. And there's some Congo Tetras in there as Dither fish. So yeah, it's quite a nice tank, this one. There's quite a lot of fish in there. Always interesting to look at, always something going on. So yeah, I thought we'd have a look at it, do a bit of an update on it and see what's happening, if anything. So what we got it over here in this corner, so this is a pair of Cryptoheros spilurus. As you can see, it looks like the female's in breeding coloration. As they go behind the rock. There they are. Yeah, so she looks to me like she's in breeding coloration. Yeah, the male looks really good. Yeah, he's starting to get the hump on top of his head, which is always a good sign. The female of them, as you probably know, has the spot in the dorsal fin, so they are quite easy to sex. But yeah, they are a really nice cichlid. Yeah, not aggressive towards other cichlids. One of the smallest Central American cichlids. So the males max out at about 5.5 inches. The female is about 1 inch smaller. So these are ones that I've actually bred myself. So these are offspring from ones that I bred myself last year. So yeah, all in all, really nice cichlid. Some of the other fish in the tank, the Rheoheros caeruleus. So I've got a group of those, I think there's 4 of those. Don't seem to like to be on camera, these ones. But again, it's one of the smaller Central American cichlids. Again, the males get to about 5.5 inches, the female's a little bit smaller. When they're in breeding coloration, the females do go a blue colour, which is where the name caeruleus comes from, which is Latin for blue. Yeah, so I've had these ones since last summer, so about 9 or 10 months I've had them. They were tiny when I got them, so they have grown a fair bit. Yeah, really nice fish to have in the fishery. So they're not that common in the hobby. You don't see them around very often. So if you do actually see them, I'd grab them while you can. Yeah. So just going back to the spilurus, so there are a couple of pairs in this tank. So this is another pair different to the ones we were looking at before. So if we get onto the Thorichties, the Thorichties passionis, the black gullet cichlid, same family as the firemouse cichlid. So yeah, they've got this nice beige colour with like a yellowy, almost an orange colour. When they do flare up, whereas the firemouse are all red, they're underneath the mouth and the gills, these are actually black, hence the common name, the black gullet cichlid. So yeah, I've had these for quite a while now actually, like coming up to 2 years. So yeah, they have been quite slow growing. These get a little bit larger than the other ones that we've looked at. It's the female, so as you can see her tube's down, so yeah, she's looking to actually get ready to spawn, I think. Yeah, really nice cichlid, these ones. It takes a while for them to for the colours to develop. They look a bit drab up until about 12 months old, But yeah, once they start getting some size on them and they start pairing off, fantastic sight. Don't know whether you can actually see, on some of them, the females, they have a bit of a mark on the dorsal fin. It's hard to see actually with the naked eye. It's much easier to, like when you're watching a video of them. So yeah, I hope you can see she has got a little bit of a mark in the dorsal fin. It's very faint, but it is there. So it looks like they might be getting ready to go in this pot. Keep swimming round it. So the other fish to mention is the Congo Tetras. I know these aren't American, they're obviously from the Congo basin in Africa, but they do make fantastic dither fish. They do get quite big, they're quite robust, don't seem to be bothered by anything. So yeah, I've had them in this tank for quite a while. The males and the females with these ones, the males have much more elaborate fins on them. The females, like obviously not as much, and the males are a lot more colourful. So as you can see there, that one's a male. See the size of the dorsal fin and the anal fin on it. The spilurus keep photobombing. I think I'm getting ready to feed them, so yeah. We get the Congo Tetra, so I know everybody always uses silver dollars with their Central American cichlids, which is fantastic for the larger ones if you've got a bigger tank. For the ones I mainly keep, with them being the smaller type, the Congo Tetra make an ideal dither fish. Yeah, the setup itself, as you probably know, it's a 4-foot tank, filtered by sponge filters. To get regular water changes, actually it's about once every 2 weeks at the moment. Do about 30% water change, which is due this weekend. But yeah, like really interesting tank. Got the spilurus and the Thorichties actually squaring off to each other. They definitely want this half the tank. I have had a couple of spawns in this tank, but I think what's happening is it's the caeruleus, with them being so fast, the riverine species, like they're used to fast flowing water. So when I have a spawn, I'm pretty sure that they're the ones that keep going in and like picking off all the fry. As I said in the introduction, I'm getting ready to go on holiday in a couple of weeks' time. Well, it's actually 4 weeks' time, but yeah, it's not worth me actually picking any of the fry off, because the person I've got coming round, well, it's my son coming round to actually feed the fish while I'm away. I don't want to give him too much to do. To be honest, they are fantastic. They're probably my favourite fish in the fish room at the moment. Fortunate that I've got a pair of them, and so they have spawned a couple of times, so I know they are like a breeding pair. I just haven't raised any of the youngsters off them yet. So that's a job for this year. Yeah, so as I say, there's not really much happening in the fish room at the moment, so making videos on not much happening is quite difficult. Yeah, but I hope you enjoyed having a look at that tank. It's probably my favourite tank at the moment in the fish room. Species in there, like there are a couple of rare species in there. The spilurus, they're looking fantastic. The Thorichties obviously always look fantastic. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next video.